Yeah! 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 Woo! Yeah! Ha ha! It's time for the Beers Podcast. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Nice! Nice Hawaiian shirt. Check out the shades. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Coffee first. Oh, yeah. I love my coffee. Ah! Oh, yeah. Yo, guys, fears, audience fears, back at it again with another live. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Hope you guys are doing splendid, my friends. Man, what a great weekend. Lots of footage, lots of hangout time with Randall. A little drama, just a little drama, but what would the community be without a little drama, my friends? But, for the most part, pretty solid weekend, my friend. I got a little editing in, little coffee, little hangout time. It's been good. It's been damn good. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. We got a couple of topics. Before I picked up Randy, I watched, first topic, I watched this movie, White Line Fever. Pretty good. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie, my friend. So we're going to be reviewing this. Then we're going to be reviewing Fears and Randy's Weekend. We're going to review that. Then Dman has been pumping out some more videos, so I'm going to review some more Dman videos. And then I've got a couple more trailer watches to watch and review and see if I want to put them on the movie watch list. So there we are. As always, let's call Lantern, see how he's doing. Great show. The last two shows. I want to give a big personal shout out to Lord Yakovich, for stepping in for Lantern to have a show last night. Pretty solid show, Yakov and Lantern. So I tip my hat off to you. And then I gotta throw some love to our buddy, our pal, Lord Visions, Exhumed Visions. Exhumed Visions hosted Lantern's live on Thursday. So big shout out to Exhumed Visions. Hell yeah. All right, so let me get all situated here. Today's thumbnail I made. It's a Fears Man with a bowl of popcorn and some soda, ready to watch a movie. So that is today's thumbnail. I made that with AI. So there we go. I didn't make it today. I made it a couple months ago, and I just haven't used it yet. So I thought, you know what? Today is the day to use it, and there we are. All right. So let me call Lantern and see how his weekend's been. So two great shows from Lantern and Yakvoniage, and Lord Visions. So let me call Lantern, see what Lantern's been up to. Hopefully Lantern's been staying out of trouble. He probably has. He's probably napping. I don't know, we'll see. Because when is Lantern not napping, my friends? All right, there we are. Lantern! Yo! Lantern, what's up? You rang. Banjo, what's going on, twin? What's up, twin? Hey, Banjo, how was you and Lantern's weekend? Banjo, how was your weekend?
I
had a pretty good weekend, Banjo. All right, Banjo, for God's sakes, will you go flush the toilet and go get Lantern?
Yeah. Okay. What's that?
Yo, Lantern, what's going on? What's up, twin? What's up, twin? Lantern, how's your weekend been?
Good, had a good weekend.
Really good, Lantern. I got a lot of hangout time with Randall. We went for some Chinese food. Saw not one movie, but two movies. Masters of the Universe, and we were going to see Mortal Kombat, but Mortal Kombat is not in the theater, so we went and saw the new Mandalorian and Grogu movie. Pretty solid, not bad. Mm-hmm. Two great shows, Lantern. You did a hell of a show on Thursday and a hell of a show on Friday, buddy. So good job.
Yes, I missed your streams earlier, and then I come to him.
Oh, did you see him?
And I come to your stream when you went live earlier.
Yeah. Well, you missed a couple, Lantern, but you got to at least one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, Lantern, that's all I ask. I don't expect everyone to get to every single live. I just appreciate when people do come to my live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. Lantern, how was the nap? Did you have some good naps?
Yeah. Did you?
I had a great nap. I woke up this morning very refreshed. We slept in because me and Randall, we got back home and we watched the original Masters of the Universe, and I didn't get to bed till like 4:30ish, and we slept in. I slept in till about 11:45. I let Randall sleep a little bit longer. I went and got a shower. I woke like Randall up at around 12:15. So yeah. All right, Lampy, what'd you have for lunch?
I made some garlic bread.
Ooh.
And green beans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I had some coffee for breakfast, and then for lunch.
Yeah.
For lunch, I skipped lunch. I did not have I didn't have anything for lunch because I was taking Randall home. Did you already eat dinner?
Yeah.
What'd you have for dinner? What'd you have for dinner, Lampy?
Dinner, did a couple of two barbecue sandwiches.
Barbecue sandwiches? Lantern, you been eating that barbecue shit again?
Yeah.
That'll really get the farts going. You know what, Lantern? Here's what you should do.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we're going to drive to Indiana. We'll push Larry down. We'll tie him up, and we'll put him on a table, right? And then we'll get up. I'll eat a lot of barbecue. You'll eat a lot of tacos and hot sauce and shit. And then we'll poo it all over the table on Larry's big fat fucking head. How about that? We'll poo him all over the table. That's right. Because he's a poop head, Lantern.
Yeah.
He's a poopy head. That's right, y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, Lantern, I'm glad you had a good weekend. I had a pretty solid weekend. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second, Lantern.
Okay.
I was just messaging someone, letting them know that I was live, y'all. So, Lantern, I was going to ask you. Lantern, what's the last movie you saw?
I don't remember.
A lot of news, y'all.
Yeah.
You like those news, Lantern?
Yeah.
Hey, Lantern, guess what? The stars
Right.
are bright, so
Right.
big and bright.
Right.
Deep in the heart of where?
Texas.
Of Texas. One of the greatest scenes out of Pee Wee Herman. There we are. All right, Lantern, spread the link. Tell everybody that I'm live. Don't give Larry the link. You know. So, Lantern, when do you get stream time back on your actual channel? Lantern.
Yeah.
When do you get stream time back on your channel? Do you have to wait until that strike goes away?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Museum, shame on you. Shame on you.
Yeah.
You still pissed at Museum?
Yeah.
You should be more pissed at Larry and Zach. That's the people that you should be mad at, you know. Oh, anyway. Did Museum get that money from Zach yet?
I know.
All right. Well, keep me updated, buddy. Keep me updated. All right, Lantern, spread the links, and I'll see you in the chat.
Okay.
All right, Lantern.
Sean!
Oh, shit. Great. Oh, fucking hell. All right, well, there it is. All right, so everyone had I got to say, everyone had a splendid weekend. Or I did. I hope you guys had a splendid weekend. Now, you know what? I got to say, I'm a tad miffed. Zach's been lying again. Liar. Pants on fire. If he has any hope of being my friend again, he needs to come clean. And I've got the evidence. So I hate to start this on a bad note. It's not really a rehash. It's more me defending my honor. So he's been lying. Liar. So he got on Lantern's live last night. Now I can understand him being mad at me calling Biscuit what I called her. And I've already apologized to Biscuit twice, so let me get into it. So, I lost my temper. I didn't mean to call anyone a bitch. I really didn't. I know the trolls probably won't believe me, but it's the truth. I didn't mean to call anyone. Didn't mean to lose my temper. So today, I did a live with Randall, and I apologized to Biscuit, and I saw her in the chat, and she did accept my apology, and she said, I appreciate the apology. So that was the second time. Yesterday, I did one and apologized to her, and now this is the third time. So I do apologize to Biscuit. I apologize to Joey, because Joey goes out with Biscuit. That's his lady. Joey was quite mad. I don't know if he was super mad, but he was quite mad. And I apologize to the community, because I owe you guys an apology, too, because I shouldn't act like that. So shame on Fears. Shame, shame, shame. So there was that. So I heard him go on there, and he tried to be, the big man on campus, like, I'll stick up for women's rights, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, well, so do I, Zach. And he basically threw my name in the mud for the 17th time to make himself look good, and he took advantage of the situation. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Same old Zach, same old Zach. But he also said that I ruined his weekend with Dave and Randall, and that's absolutely not true. So, I've got evidence. So here we are. So Dave said, so let's say Zach didn't even say that, right? Dave told me, well, Fears, he didn't even call me on Friday. So there you go. So he lied. So Dave didn't even get a call on Friday. And I'm going to call Dave right now. Then Randall said, well, Fears, it doesn't matter when we hang out. I was planning to go with you anyway. Randall said it had all to do with transportation. He goes, if Zach will give me a ride, I'll go with Zach. If Fears says he'll give me a ride, I'll go with Fears. But nonetheless, me and Randall had this planned not 1 week in advance, 2 weeks in advance, right? I said, Randall, no worries. Randall offered to give me some gas money, and I didn't take it out of his $220. I said, well, Randall, if you're going to give me gas money, give it to me on Friday. I said, because on Saturday, I'm going to pull out the money and give it to you, buddy. I also filmed that, so no troll can say that I didn't give him $220. I filmed it on a live to cover my ass. I filmed it in the vlog. So when the vlog comes out, you'll see it again. But everyone saw me on the live, and I was happy to give $220 out because I wanted $100, and this is how I told Randall to deliver the money out. I said, Randall, give $100 to your mom, and let your mom spend whatever she wants on that $100. And then I said, Randall, here's $100 to you. And then Lamar doesn't like me. He's always trolled me since day one. I don't like Lamar, but I like Yakbo, because me and Yak are friends. So I said, Yak, have Lamar's donation to Randall. You send it to me. So Yak did. So I gave Randall $120. So if you add it up, 120 plus 100, that's $220. So no troll can say that I didn't give it. I covered my ass. So, oh, by the way, coffee first. Coffee first. Yak off on your show tonight. Be sure to say water first, because water's very important. So, even if this hangout with me and Randall didn't show up, Dave would have canceled anyway for two reasons. One, Zach didn't call him on Friday, and I believe the hangout was either Friday afternoon or Saturday. Then he said, well, Fears, Dave canceled because, well, Fears, Zach wanted to do it as a big group. He wanted everybody. So, I don't know what this guy's trying to do. He basically tried to say, oh, Fears ruined my whole weekend, and that's simply not true. I've been wanting to hang out with Randall for months. I apologize to the community. I apologize to Randy for not giving him the money right away. Every time I tried to give Randall the money, Randall said, Fears, I can't do it this weekend. I'm helping my mom out, and for a couple weekends, he was clearing out all the stuff that he could save that didn't have fire damage on it. Me, Dave, Zach, Tina, James, and Dave offered to help. And Randall said, hey, Fears, no offense to you or Dave or the rest of the guys, but I want to do all this myself because I want to help my mom out, and I want to get her situated. I want to help her out. And I said, Randall, I respect that. You're just trying to help out your mom. But I said, hey, listen, man. I said, if you need help, you let me know. Oh, yeah, Fears, no worries. So I wanted to help him a long time ago. And then I got real busy with work, editing. I've been trying to find a better job, putting out different different job applications while I work at my other job. Then I would talk to Randall. Randall would be, oh, Fears, I'm going to karaoke with my mom. I can't do this weekend. Finally, 4 months later, I almost said, hey, Randall, I'm going to mail you the money. But finally, Randall said, hey, Fears, I'm finally not that busy. I finally got my place in order. I got my mom's place in order. Because Randall doesn't care when he gets that donation money. That's the great thing about Randall, right? Just Larry and a bunch of other idiot trolls were harping out like, oh, Fears doesn't care about his friend. I'm like, that's just simply not true. I'm like, I do care about my friends. I'm like, I said I was the first one to offer Randall help, So Larry's just full of shit, like always. And so, see, Larry, you were lying the whole fucking time. You're a piece of shit. He never said, oh, Fears is never going to give him the money. Yes, I was. So Larry was lying the whole time. He's full of shit. He usually is full of shit. He's a big, crusty old man that really just needs to get the fuck off of YouTube and stop harassing me, So there's that. So neener, Larry. I was going to give Randall the money that next weekend. It was all because Randy said, Fears, I'm busy, and I'll let you know. And I said, great, Randall, you let me know. So back to the Zach stuff. I said, Randy, can you send me a message? Can you send me a message of when you said, hey, Zach, I'm going to go with Fears. We have this plan. Randall said, no problem. So I know Zach's lying. And again, Zach's an even bigger liar than me. I've been trying to be 100% OG with you guys. And I'm not mad. I'm just sick and tired of Zach's bullshit. Now you guys know why I need a break from this guy. He always throws my name in the mud, under the bus. He will, at any waking moment, make a friend look bad to make himself look better. I would never do that to a friend. Never. So here's the message right here. So, Randy cut some of it off, but it starts off with Randy saying, thanks, dude. I think Zach complimented him on his writing. Zach says, no problem, man. You are a writing genius. And then Randall says, I'm going with Fears on Friday, though. But thank you for the praise. And then Zach says, and I quote, so Zach knew it. And I quote, Zach says, oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I just wanted to extend the invite. And then Randy says, I wish I could get you two back together. You're both my friend. So there it is. And I will show it. There it is. Right there. So now let me call Dave. And so because I was listening last night and I was like, oh, I'm like, this guy's got some nerve. I said he's lying to make himself look better. And he was going nuts and nuts and nuts about the whole biscuit stuff. And I was like, it's over. It's done with. I'm like, I fully intended to apologize to the community and Biscuit and Joey. Just Fears is kind of stubborn. I need a couple of days to cool off. By the end of the weekend, I was going to apologize. I didn't even wait till the end of the weekend. I apologized today, like a full on. Like yesterday, I just apologized to the community. And then Randy said, Fears, you really should apologize to Biscuit. I said, I will, Randall. I was going to do it on Sunday. I did it today. So, anyway. Let's call Dave. Because Dave's got some evidence. I'm so sick of Zach's lies, his deceit. He treats his parents like crap. He treats his parents' money like crap. He treats me like crap. He never does it to Tina or Dave or James or anyone else. It's always me. And I'm telling you, his ego is through the fucking roof ever since he got monetized. This never happened before he got monetized. He actually thinks he's going to be like Adam the Woo or like Casey Neistat. I'm like, no, you will not. I'll never be Casey Neistat. Neither will Dave. And Zach lives in La La Land. I kid you not. So let me get Dave on the phone because I'm so sick of this guy's bullshit. Ooh, sick burn, Zach. I've got evidence. David, what's going on? Well, Dave, have you been watching?
Yeah.
Well, here we go again. Zach's lying again. All right, so tell me the evidence that you told me. So I read the messages from Randall, and he's trying to pin this whole weekend on me Randall doesn't care when, you guys. Like, remember when I was driving home, I called you, and you heard Randall say it, right? Randall said, Dave, I don't care when we go on this Dick's restaurant extravaganza. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Randall said there's many more weekends. Randall and me plan this 2 weeks in advance.
And weekdays.
Yeah, and weekdays. You guys can go on the weekday, weekend. It doesn't fucking matter. But last night, Zach went on there. He was all hot and bothered and all pissed off about what I said to Biscuit. And I get it. He doesn't like when I call Kate the B word. He doesn't like when I call really any woman, let alone Biscuit, anyone. I apologize to the community yesterday, today, and just now, a few minutes ago. So I've apologized 3 times. I've apologized to Biscuit twice now. Well, no. Yeah, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I didn't apologize to her on Friday. I apologized to her, twice today, because it's Saturday now. So I've apologized to Biscuit once on one of my car lives today, and now once on my sit-down live. So
yeah, one of the problems is you've gotten used to using the B word. That now you got to train yourself not to use the B word.
Exactly. And again, I don't ever mean to call a woman a bitch. It just is I get frustrated, and I do not like to repeat myself 20 fucking times. So I thought it was a troll item. It wasn't a troll item. It wasn't. It was so weird, Dave. On the way to Randall's, the internet was so goddamn shitty. On the way back, I had beautiful internet, even through a rainstorm, and it only cut out today about 5 or 6 times. And it was only for like 2 to 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it would take me just 2 or 3 minutes to reboot it. And everyone's like, oh yeah, Fears, we're still here. And I said, okay, great. And so I just found it hilarious that, it was cutting out so bad on the way to Randall's. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying Zach's. No one is perfect. Except for the trolls. They absolutely think, they live on, God's water, God's grace. I'm not going to mention any troll names because then it'll be, 8,000, troll videos for the next week and a half. They think they're perfect, but I never once said that I'm perfect. So I know I always try to be the best version of Fears. Always.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to lose weight, and I've been doing okay. I ate a lot of junk food this week and this weekend, so Monday, buddy, back on the old treadmill for sure, and lifting the weights, because all that progress pretty much went down the tube this weekend, because Randall's hardly ever in town, so that's why I treated myself. So you and me talked to Randall on the phone towards Randall's house, for about 20 minutes, right? Because this has been a massive conundrum. And last night he was bitching and moaning about what I did to Biscuit in the community, and he threw my name in the bus, trying to look like the hero, and I'm not going to mention any names, but 3 people wrote me yesterday when that whole thing was going on, and they said, hey, Fears, Zach's at it again. I said, oh, God, what now? And they were like, and I was at the movie theaters when all this happened, so I didn't even watch any of it, because I was at the movies. We had to do our tickets, Dave, because we went to a show. The first show for Mandalorian was at 6:30. And we couldn't see Mortal Kombat. We asked, I said, is Mortal Kombat still showing? They're like, oh, no, that's been out of the theaters for a while. I went, oh, okay. I looked at Randall and said, hey, Randall, what do you want to do? And he's like, well, Mandalorian? I said, oh, yeah. I said, I love Star Wars. Let's go see that. I said, that's been on my watch list, too. When saw that, we thought it would be done by 8:30. So then we were going to go see Master of the Universe. Randall, tapped me on the shoulder almost towards the end of the Star Wars film and said, hey, Fears, we're going to have to resituate our tickets. I went, why? What's up? And he goes, oh, well, Fears, it's 8:25 and it's still, I said, we're going to miss Masters. So we went out and said, hey, we just got done with Mandalorian. And they're like, oh, did you like it? I said, it was all right. I said, I gave it about an 8 out of 10. My friend gave it a 6.5 out of 10. And I said, do you think we could switch our tickets to Masters of the Universe? She goes, oh, yeah, that won't be a problem. You guys already spent your money. She goes, what would you like to switch it to? I said, what shows are left? She goes, well, unfortunately, we only have a 10:30 left. So by the time we got out of there, Dave, it was like 12:30 something.
Yeah.
And then we did a live on the way home. So while we're driving home and while we were in the theater, that's when Zach came on. Was like, oh yeah, Mr. High fucking Mighty. Here comes the rescue. And he threw my name in the mud again, And I got 3 people messaging me saying, "Oh, Fears, Zach's doing it." I said, "Doing what?" And they're like, "Oh, basically throwing your name under the bus, he's taking advantage of the situation, saying, oh, Fears called someone a bitch, so he's gonna like come in, get all the glory." I'm like, oh my, I'm so sick of this immature bullshit. And so I had 3 people say that. So Dave, tell me the evidence. So he didn't even call you on Friday. So even if me and Randall didn't even hang out this weekend, you guys wouldn't have hung out anyway because he did not even call you on Friday. So go ahead.
Yeah, he didn't call me to confirm whether or not to go.
There we go.
Because didn't have a time or anything. We talked earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
Right after he found out that you were meeting up with Randall.
Again, and I reiterate, me and Randall had this planned for 2.5 weeks because Randall's got a busy schedule. You guys know my schedule is busy. If I'm not working, I'm editing. If I'm not editing, I'm doing a live. If I'm not doing a live, I'm making a short or I'm looking for better work. You know, I keep myself busy. I like to keep myself busy, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the only time Fears kind of like is not busy is when I'm watching a movie or I'm taking a nap or I'm sleeping, like is on the week. Or both, yes. Absolutely, Dave. Because you know a classic Fears. I'll start it, I get to about the middle, and then all of a sudden the eyes get shut down, and then all of a sudden I'll wake up, it's like 12 o'clock at night, and the credits are fucking rolling, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to have to fucking watch this movie again. It happens, though. So he didn't confirm on Friday, and what else?
That's primary the thing. It's like, if he had called me early Friday, I may have gone.
Okay. And the reason and the reason why
I'm not going to go on iDrive.
Yeah.
And wait, and no one be there.
Exactly. And the reason why you canceled on Saturday is because you told me, well, if no one's going, it's pointless for just you and Zach to go because he said he wanted it as a big. Yeah. He wanted it to go as a big group. So
yeah.
A lot of trolls were saying, "Oh, Fears got to Dave first," and kind of, whispered into his ear, "Oh, don't go, don't go." I never did that, not even in a bazillion years. Confirm?
Yeah.
There you go.
Basically, it was supposed to be like me, him, James,
and Mike.
Excuse me, Randall.
And Mike, right? Mike was gonna go.
I don't know about Mike.
Oh, okay, I heard Mike too. Anyway.
Could have been.
I can't confirm or deny that. Someone said, oh, Mike's going to go, because you guys know I've been trying to work on my patience and my temper. Dave, I eliminated myself from that situation. Do you know why? It's because I'm very self-conscious about my weight. I used to be skinny, mini, muscular. Now I've put on some weight, and my weight stuff is very sensitive to me, and I've been trying to lose weight. I guarantee you, I would have got in there, and they would have been like, oh, fuck you, Fears, you're fat, you're fat, you're fat. Hey, guess what? You're fucking fat. And I didn't want to deal with all that bullshit, and I would have snapped. And I didn't want to make myself look like a fool, because they're trained to do that. They're trained to, like, you told me, Zach told me, Randall told me, it's a place where they get paid to be like, hey, you're a piece of garbage. All right, fuck you, what do you want to eat? And I didn't want to, I'm like, that does not seem appealing to me whatsoever. So I told you, I told Zach, I told Rand, I said, you guys go have a blast, because I knew I'd probably last about 15 minutes to 20 minutes, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm done. Fears is kicking ass and taking names, and I didn't want that to happen, until my patience, until my temper gets better. And I was like, well, Fears, just don't go. So I eliminated myself out of that situation. But what I'm pissed about is he deliberately threw my name in the mud, in the bus again, and said, oh, yeah, Fears ruined my weekend. I'm like, no, I did not. I'm like, me and Randall had this plan ages. 2 weeks in advance,
Yeah, you've been trying to get with Randall for several months.
Exactly. And everybody knows that. That's why Larry gave me a hard, oh, you're never going to give him the fucking money. I'm like, no, I'm like, and Dave, you, me, and Zach offered Randall help right away when that happened. And Randall
clean up, gather stuff together.
Yeah.
I was going to look to see if there was anything I could do to help repair.
Exactly.
It turned out they ended up moving.
Because you're Mr. Fix-It kind of guy. And I said, oh, Dave, that'd be great. If you came over, we'll help clear out all the bullshit, and then we'll salvage whatever Randall wants to salvage. And Randall said, well, Fears, I don't know if if me and my mom can afford to move back in that trailer. I said, well, Randall, I said, you let me know. Then Randall called me and said, hey, Fears, I really want to help my mom out just by myself. And then I remember Randall saying something to the effect of, tell Zach and Dave and James and Tina and everybody, I appreciate your offer for your help. I've been telling the fans that for months. The fans agree and believe me. It's just Larry and all these other stupid trolls saying, oh yeah, whatever, Fears, you're making up excuses, bunch of bullshit like always. I'm like, no, it's not a bunch of excuses or bullshit. Ask Randall if you think I'm lying. And I'm just like, I'm so sick and tired of this. And I'm like, I would have gave Randall the money that weekend, Dave. If Randall would have said, oh yeah, Fears, have you and Dave and Zach and Tina and James come down, I would have pulled out the money and said, look, I want to help out Randall. Here's $100 for you. Here's $100 for your mom. And if what's his name? Lamar. If Lamar would have donated and Yak would have gave it to me, I would have gave him the $20. You know. But things kept getting in the way. Randall kept getting. I kept canceling because I was like, I have to work this weekend. Then you and me were going to events. Then you and Zach went to Spooky Empire, and things were getting in the way. Then every time I was free, Randall was like, Fears, I can't do it this weekend. Finally, I was like, Randall, I'm so sick and tired of Larry's bullshit. I'm like, we gotta get this together, man. I'm like, people don't think I'm gonna give you that money. And I'm like, I want to give you that money because I'm like, you're one of my best friends. I love you like a brother. And I'm like, I really want to help you out. And Randall's like, I know, Fears. I'm like, we should have did it ages ago. So, and I'm trying to sum this up because I've already been going 31 minutes. So, but I wanted to defend myself because I was like, I didn't do shit this weekend. I had a great weekend with my buddy. I didn't ruin Zach's weekend. I didn't do any of that bullshit. And I don't know. He just drives me nuts sometimes. If that guy has any hope, Dave, he's got to stop throwing my name in the mud, throwing my name under the bus, secretly recording me, and all this stupid, immature bullshit has to stop. Or in August, when I talk to him, I'm going to be like, I'm done. So if he has any hope, this bullshit has to stop, I just get sick of it. Are we 4 years old or are we in our 40s? I'm in my 40s. Anyway. Was that Tina?
No, me.
Oh, I thought I heard Tina in the background. I was going to say, no, hi, Tina. Well, tell Tina I said hi. Yo, Tina. And then...
Probably watch anyway.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Dave, did you see that massive rainstorm that I had to go through on the way home? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
It was pouring, chucking it down. Oh, it was going nuts. And then I just heard thunder, so I guarantee you it's going to rain and thunder and lightning tonight, too. So, yeah. So
it's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, shit. So, what?
So we have to get what we're doing done early.
All right. Well, okay, so I said come over to my house around 10:30. So maybe we should make it. Maybe we should make it. Do you want to make it a little earlier then?
Yeah, 10:30 would be perfect as long as we're done before the afternoon showers start coming in.
You know what? Why don't you show up at my house at 9 or 9:30? Show up at 9:30 because then, for a fact, we can get the golf in because James been begging us to do, the golf, and I felt bad because I was the first one to pick. I said, hey guys, we're doing golf and then we're gonna eat here. Then wasn't it? Didn't Zach go next? Didn't Zach pick next? Or was it you?
I did.
Oh, so it was you, then Zach, and I was like, damn it. I'm like, I feel bad. I'm like, James, he's so sweet and innocent. He's a great guy. He's a good friend. I'm like, James, next time, I swear to God, you get the next pick. And James said, hey, Fierce, can we go to this golf and then get CC's pizza? I was like, absolutely, buddy, because I want everybody in the group to have, that's fair. We'll go around in a circle, as soon as James is done, then it's back to me. The next time I'll pick it. Then after me, then it's Dave, then Zach. And, I'm like, that's fair. Then nobody feels left out. Nobody feels like, oh, man, Zach's always picking or Fierce is always picking, the hangouts. So I said, James, I swear to holy God, you get the next pick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So we'll go do that in the morning, and then we'll grab some lunch. Because I don't care where we eat, after the golf. I just don't want it to rain while we're golfing and then have it ruin it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Because I haven't been back to this place since 2019. That was one of the first places that I did golf,
Oh, yeah.
It was one of my first golfing vlogs in Florida. Because I did some golfing vlogs in Missouri. So, yeah. All right, buddy. Well,
we won't be that far from the Margaritaville market.
Ooh. Oh, what in what an Atomic Horror? Are they doing a?
No, Margaritaville.
I don't know where that is.
That's the hotel there on 192.
Well,
every weekend they do a market.
Oh, okay. Well, depending on the rain.
By the time we get done and everything, we might be able to go there.
I mean, if we could check out the market before it rains, that'd be cool, because I don't think I've ever been there. Is it like a flea market, or what is it?
I'm not sure. This will be my first time. The people that I bought the helmet from, and you bought the clack board.
The what?
Ghostbusters board behind you.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be, that's where they set up every week.
Oh, okay. All right. That's cool. It's cool. Yeah, because that's 3D printing, that clipboard. Yeah,
the clipboard.
All right, well, thanks a lot for all the info, buddy. I'm just, you need to have a little chat with Zach, because this stuff is getting out of control. I've said it to Zach. I said it to the fans. He was a changed guy before he got monetized. You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Yeah.
This monetized.
You go, Will Smith on his rock.
I guess. I don't know. I like, he's different.
Get my wife's name out of your mouth. Get my name out of your mouth.
Well, I would never act crazy like Will Smith. That guy's off his.
I know.
That guy's off his fucking rocker. Like he literally bitch slapped Chris Rock across the face. I'm like, it's a G.I. Jane joke. Who the fuck cares? Like, your wife didn't care about that bullshit. She was laughing.
You could tell that she was uncomfortable with it.
Well, she was uncomfortable a little bit, but she was kind of laughing too. So if someone laughs, that means, well, it's a little uncomfortable, but yeah, it's still kind of funny. Like, and she was about to let it drop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how to make your career go down the tubes in 2 seconds.
Oh God! Like, and he's not allowed to the Oscars for 10 years now. Did you hear about that? They banished him for 10 years. Banishment for 10 years. And, I mean, he'll still do movies and stuff, but let's say he wins an award, they're not allowed to give it to him until 10 years later, or what? Because he's not allowed at any of those award shows.
Well, he could still receive it. It's just that a proxy would have to pick it up and bring it.
Oh, yeah, that's probably how because he's not allowed, yeah.
In the past where
they
have the award, they get them on the TV or the big screen.
That's right, yeah.
That way.
Yeah. And trust me, dude, I don't want to fight with Zach, but ever since this monetization thing, he literally thinks that, oh, I've got millions of fans. The money's going to roll in. I'm going to be Casey Neistat. I'm going to be Adam the Woo. I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You know?
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? And, dude, it took me forever to hit 1,000. I never thought Dave, I shit you not, when I say this, I never thought in a million years I would even get monetized. I'm only monetized on one of my channels. And I've tried to tell this. Zach, I've looked at him right in his face and said, it literally took me almost 9 to 10 years to hit 1,000. It's hard to hit 1,000. Once you hit 1,000, then it's a lot easier. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of those subs was self-promotion. Whenever I go to the con, hey, you got your phone here. You guys got to check me out. FearsMan26. Hell, I got a new sub last night. Whenever me and Randall were walking out, some guy was talking to his girlfriend. He was parked right next to my car. And I said, hey, what did you guys see? And they said, oh, we went and saw a scary movie. I said, oh, nice. I said, how was it? And they're like, do you like all the other scary movies? I was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, I love scary movies. He goes, well, then you'll love this. And then he said, I said, oh, cool. And then he said, what did you guys see? He goes, what did you guys see? I said, well, me and my friend saw a double feature. And he's like, oh, nice. What'd you see? I told him what we saw. And I said, hey, man, I was doing some vlogging there. I said, do you like vlogs? And he's like, oh, I love vlogs. I said, you should totally check out my vlog channel. I didn't get a chance for him to sub FierceMan26, but he subscribed to Fierce Vlogs. So it's taken a lot of...
your double channel stickers then.
I know. Well, I told Visions I'm going to put in an order Sunday night or tomorrow, because there's no way in hell... Visions even looked at me and said, Fears, don't go to that fucking vinyl sticker bullshit again. They charged me so much, Dave. Instead of getting business cards, I'm going to get, like, YouTube stickers that say, Fears Vlogs, FearsMan26 on. Vision said, you should have came to me, Fears. Like, my prices are cheap. And I said, I will have you make my stickers from now on, buddy. Because I made some just to see how they would turn out. You know those stickers that I gave you? And I gave one to Zach, and I think I gave one to Randall. They came out nice, but they were fucking expensive as all hell. And I was like, fuck vinyl stickers or vinyl, whatever the hell it was. I was like, I'm never using that company ever again in my life, you know?
Mhm.
So I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm using that company again. So, yeah. Well, thanks, Dave, for helping me out. I think that covers everything. But Zach, he needs to, like slow his roll. He needs to set his priorities straight. It's either YouTube or YouTube and his friends. Because he's not going to throw me under the bus. And I keep giving him chances. And I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. This baby-fied bullshit. You know, fear's really my weekend. Are you 3 years old or are you in your 40s? It's mind-baffling the way he acts. It's insane. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks, buddy. So I think that pretty much covers everything. I'm gonna get back to the chat. I'm gonna open up the chat. I'm gonna catch up because I'm probably way behind now. I've been at this for 40 minutes. Not really whining or bitching. I'm just like, here's the truth. Here's Zach's lies. I'm being 100% real with the audience, so I guarantee you they'll be on my side because I didn't ruin anyone's weekend. So far, I've had a great weekend. The weekend's going to get even better on Sunday because you and me are going to go golfing, you know? And always hanging out with Strong Bear 19 is always a blast. Yeah, are you going to do some vlogging tomorrow, Dave?
Yeah, probably going to do some vlogging.
Yeah, I'm
a little live.
Oh, nice. I don't know if I'll do it.
I'll interview you about your take on Dman.
Oh yeah. If you want to interview me on He-Man, absolutely. I'll admit He-Man was way better than. Nothing against Mandalorian. I love Mandalorian. Me and Yakvo's had a conversation.
It was a good extra season episode.
Yeah, I told Yakvo this, and I told Randall. You gotta love those side missions because in every Star Wars, there's always a big mission. We have to blow up the Death Star. We have to blow up the second Death Star. We need to get the Death Star plans in Rogue One. This one was more like, all right, they're trying to rebuild the Empire. Okay, well, that's bullshit. Then we found out about Jabba the Hutt's son. Well, obviously, everyone hates Jabba the Hutt because he's some big, like, gangster villain, right? And now that he's dead...
Jabba the Hutt's son was actually brought up in the Clone Wars cartoon.
And then... So I didn't know that. So Jabba the Hutt's like, well, I don't want to be a big gangster mob. I just want to, like, fight and do my own thing because I'm not my dad and fuck my dad, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not Jabba the Hutt. So I told Randall and I told Yak and I told the audience. Now I'm telling the audience. It was a nice little side mission, you know? Yeah. Like, I can't wait till they make, they asked, who's that guy that plays Darth Vader now? Christian, what's his name? Hayden Christensen.
Sure.
Hayden Christensen. Hopefully that's how you say his last name. They said, would you want to come back and play Darth Vader again? He goes, anytime. He goes, I love playing Darth Vader. Anytime. He goes, it's my childhood. He goes, anytime I can play Darth Vader. They said, would you do a standalone, like, Darth Vader movie? He goes, in a heartbeat. He goes, I would do it for free. He goes, I would do it for no money. He goes, in a heartbeat. He goes, I love playing Anakin, and I love playing... He goes, but I love playing Darth Vader more. So they're probably going to do a standalone Darth Vader at some point.
That'd be cool.
And I was like, that'd be cool, you know? So anyway, so I liked a little side project. And anyway, I got to go, but it's already 8, and he's going live at 10:30, so I'm going to get on with the rest of my rest of my live. But thanks so.
Get on with the rest of your life.
Live, excuse me. My bad, buddy.
Your light stream.
I know. I'm getting. There it is. Light stream. Okay, there you go, buddy. Man, you're getting with the puns, buddy. All right. Well, I appreciate it, and I'll let you go. And hopefully, there's no more lies with Zach. And I want to make peace with him in August. I need some more time, but this guy is just.
It get through his head that putting you down or this type of stuff doesn't improve his standing. Yeah.
Every time he, like, puts me down or creates more bullshit, well, obviously, I don't want to talk to him if he's going to create more bullshit, you know? Anyway.
You've got to be able to stand on your own.
Exactly. Like, he should be able to do his own lives. I should be able to do my own lives and my own vlogs. And then I don't mind. I love when we're all together I don't want drama. I want all the band. I love vlogging with you guys, whether it's just me and Zach or it's just me and you or all the whole gang. I mean, you know, I'm just so sick of this fighting and arguing. I hope things get better. I really do, because I can't stand drama. That's why I left all the Discords. I mainly come in the Discords once or twice a month just to say hi, and then sometimes people float me some memes because I love the memes, you know. You know, that I don't even know who made the American, what's that TV show called? American Hero. American Hero. I loved that. That meme.
American Hero.
Yeah, that meme was great. So whoever made that greatest American hero meme of me like flying through the air with the red turtle hair, I loved it. I thought it was great. You know, I thought it was.
That's actually the cover of the video.
Yeah, that's the cover of the. It's not on Blu-ray. It's the cover of the DVD. So. Yeah. Oh, so I gotta go. Someone's knocking. So I guess the trolls have been a watching, and I guess they're sending me a pizza, Dave. So I gotta go.
Okay.
But I'll be back. Let me answer this because I didn't know anyone was knocking. And but thanks a lot for helping me out with this, buddy.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Give me 1 second. I guess a troll's been watching. Hopefully this is the only pizza thing. They probably did it to get Fears off the fucking phone. So give me 1 second. 2 minutes. Oh, so you get to keep it? Yeah. Look, well, hey, you got a free meal, man. And I'm really sorry they wasted your time. But hey, thanks for the sub. I got a new sub. Morgan, you are the man. Yeah, if anything, I hit 3,000 with all these pizza delivery guys. I shit you not, every time, mostly everyone subs. There's only been one person that's like literally like yelled, and I'm like, it's not my fault, but thanks for understanding, and thanks for the sub. All right, peace out. Enjoy the meal, man. Sweet. I got another sub. Well, hey, thanks, troll. I got another sub. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, I got another sub, guys. All right, enough drama. I think I've proven my point that Zach's a liar again. Let's get on with the show. I'm sorry that it took me 49 minutes. So, anyway. And the only reason why I said something is because Zach said something to me. I mean, sorry, not to me. Zach said something on Lantern's channel. If Zach wouldn't have said that, I'm like, he's bold-faced lying that I ruined his weekend. I'm like, I didn't do anything. So yeah. Anyway, I pretty much covered everything. I apologize to Joey, Biscuit, everybody. So let's get on with the show. So that was pretty much a troll saying, "All right, Fears, we get it. Get on with the show." Hopefully that's the last one. Knock on wood. I don't want that knife to fall. All right. So I apologize. I think that covers everything. All right, let me open up the chat, and sorry to keep you guys waiting. Here we go. All right, well, let me catch up with the fans. We get it. Get on with the show. Yep, I'm going to get on with the show right now. Thank you for the likes. Mr. Lantern with all the tomatoes. All right, let me start from the top, and I'll catch up with everybody's comments. All right, here we go. Yo, N4, what's up? Thanks for the jewels. Thanks for the 100. You used the jewels. I'm still trying to figure this out. Thanks for the 100. Happy poops. Thank you, N4. Yo, what's up, Boo Khaki? Good to see you. Buy ads instead of Blu-rays. I know, right? Pretend stories. What's up? What's up, Vic? So, yeah. Anyway. What's up, Kate? What's up, Vic? Let's see here. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Visions? Good to see you. I got a hot lady pregnant. Ooh, okay. All right. Ooh. All right. Boo Kaki's on the run. Is he? Okay. What's up, Boo? What's up, everybody? Good to see you, Visions. Bukaki, swing by the cantina. I'll hook you up. Ooh, nice. A 3-tit alien. Nice Predator reference. Oh, yeah. Lots of tomatoes. What's up, Lantern? Good to see you. What's up, Pretend Stories? What's up, Strong Bear? Attack of the Killer Lantern tomatoes. Oh, yeah, he loves those tomatoes, but you know what? I don't care, Dave. I love my ketchup. I love my ketchup, buddy. Oh, yeah. Cave says, now that's a movie idea. It is. Vic says, why even answer the door? Well, I've tried, Vic. I've tried just ignore it, and they just keep knocking. Like, I literally have sat here for a whole 2 or 3 minutes, and all you hear is, like, because it's a DoorDash, if it's a pizza delivery guy, eventually they'll walk away. But the DoorDash is, they'll stand out there, literally, I've waited 5 minutes, and they'll just keep at it. And plus, I feel bad that I've asked trolls and a bunch of other people a million times, please, you can hate me as much as you want, but don't take it out on them. You know what I'm saying? And they do. They because a troll doesn't care about that person's job. And I hate it. I hate when they fuck with people's lives and their jobs and stuff, but they don't care. So I try to go out there and apologize. So if I didn't have to go out there every time, Vic, I wish I wouldn't. But yeah. Oh, yeah. The Kano knife. Right here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Lantern, for all the tomatoes. Let's see. Dave says food fight. There's nothing to see here, Fierce. Oh, I saw it. Anyway. Cave says 1 sub at a time. I mean, I've been getting a lot of subs, and I will do a crown check in a minute, and then I will do I'll do a crown check in a minute, and then I'll do a sub count in just a second, guys. So Vic says, Fears Zach is a very sensitive man. And I can appreciate that, Vic. I'm sensitive when it comes to certain things. I'm more of a manly man than Zach. I get sick and tired of this baby-fied, glorified baby bullshit. You know? I'm like, dude, act your fucking age. It's ridiculous. I just get sick of it. And I don't want to fight. Anyway. Let's see here. That's right, Dave. Total Recall reference. Oh, thank you for the star, N4. I appreciate that. Anyway, I do apologize for taking, oh God, how long was it? Almost 50 minutes. So I apologize. All right, well, let's get to the actual show. All right, let's do a crown check. All right, 10 is Walter, 9 is Punk Rock, 8 is Pretend Stories, 7 is Bukkake, 6 is Fangirl Kate, 5 is Vic, 4 is Carrie. Carrie, if you're still watching, good to see you. 3 is Lantern, 2 is Strong Bear, and coming in hot, I think for the first time, Vic. Vic is number 1. So Lantern, you're going to have to work a little bit harder to get those crowns. All right. Time for a sub count. Here we go. I gained some subs last week, and I gave some subs this week. So let me just switch over. Let me go to my YouTube studio and give you guys an actual count. Let's see here. On Fears Vlogs, I am at, I'm very excited. I'm hoping by the end of the year I hit 3,000 on the vlog channel. That would be awesome. I was at like 2,220. I've gained 2,245. So almost every day I'm getting some new subs. So very exciting. And then on the main channel, let me switch on over to the main channel. I am at 3,000. Give it 1 second here. 3,140. So man, oh, here we go. Here we go. Another one. I'm gonna just try to write it out. Let's see how. No, I shouldn't do that. I probably should answer the door. Give me 1 second. Oh God, here we go. I hope this is the last one. Give me a second. Hey, how are you doing? Hi, man. Have a nice one. I'm really sorry about that. Have a good one. Oh, man, that guy, no sub that time. That guy was a little pissed. I apologized. I apologized as best I could. So, anyway. I really hope that's the last time. I'm so sorry, guys. I hope there's not any more pizza delivery, guys. That guy was a little pissed. All right. I'm going to try to get the show back on track. All right. So, on the main channel, I've got 3,140. So, little by little, making progress on both. All right, let me switch back to the vlog channel. I apologize to that guy as best I could. He was a little pissed. So he goes, I'm not mad at you. He goes, he said, it just took me 15 minutes to drive over here. And I said, I said, it's not my fault, man. I said, I really am sorry. And so now these trolls are going to do it because I took so much time at the beginning of my live. So, but I'm not going to have Zach throw me under the bus. You know, I had to prove myself because I was telling you guys the honest to God truth. So let's try to get the show back on order, back on track. My fault, man. I said all right. So anyway, thank you for the likes. I sincerely hope that's the last one. Okay. So yeah, little by little, you know, getting lots of subs. I appreciate everyone's support. Oh yeah, Lantern, thanks for all the tomatoes. Thanks for all the tomatoes. Let's see, what did I miss? Kate, did you hear that? Do you like a manly man? Strong Bear, where's Tina? Yes, I love a manly man. I like watching men chimney sweep. Ooh, damn fierce. Kate is into manly men. Well, I already knew that. So I'm doing good. All right. Well, hopefully that's the last interruption. Please. Knock on wood. All right. I blame myself though, Cave. I took almost, not 50 minutes, but almost 50 minutes to have that big-ass explanation. But anyway. All right, well, let's get on with the first. Let's see what D-Man's been doing. Time for some D-Man reviews, my friends. All right. Well, most of them are understanding. But, like, someone hasn't gotten mad in quite a while. So, yeah. That guy, he goes, I'm not mad at you. He goes, but now I've wasted 15 minutes of gas, 15 minutes of my time. And he goes, you know, and he goes, that must be irritating for them to do that on your live. I said, yeah, well, I said, that's why they do. I said, it's a live. They want me to get mad. I said, I'm not going to get mad. I said, it's frustrating. I said, I'm not going to get mad. I said, it's irritating, but I said, I feel bad for you guys outside because they wasted your time. So yeah, Vision says nice rehash. It's not even a rehash, Visions, and he says thanks for trying to clear it up. I did clear it up. I presented evidence. I told the truth. I cleared it up, Visions. You know, so there's no trying. I cleared it up for sure. Zach lied without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah. All right, well let's get to D-Man's videos. Here we go. I haven't talked to D-Man, so I hope he's got some new videos for me to review. All right, here let's set this up. All right, so D-Man. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me scroll to his video. Okay. The last one I think I watched was the Quentin one. Oh, wait. No, hang on. The last one I watched was Zach is Back Part 2. So, I'm on his channel. So, here we go. Oh! Let me see here. Oh no, I'm up to date. Okay, so sorry, D-Man. I thought you made some more. All right, well, never mind. I'm gonna have to take that off of. I'm gonna have to take that thing off the list because I thought he had some new ones. So he doesn't have any new ones available. So, or he didn't make any new ones. I thought he made some. All right, well there it is. All right, so never mind. I'll have to wait a little bit until D-Man gets some more videos. So, what the heck? Well, do you know the reason why I deleted it? Is because Visions is because you said you tried to what am I trying to say? You said nice try to clear it up. I actually did clear it up. I cleared it up. So, yeah. Way to slack, D-Man. Get with the program. No, it's not D-Man's fault. Because normally he makes some videos daily. So, It's fine. So, Visions, I wasn't trying to piss you off. I'm just saying, like, I did clear it up. But if you want to leave, that's up to you. He says, see you all on Yak Stream. Have fun. All right. Well, thanks a lot for stopping by. All right. All right, next. So I'm gonna review the White Line Fever. Here we go. So there we are. Well, hopefully D-Man's got some more videos for tomorrow. All right, here we go. So White Line Fever. I enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed it, my friends. So White Line. White Line Fever. Let's see. It was made in, I think it was 1975. Hang on, let me make sure. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. Well, Boo, I'm sorry to time out your brother. Well, I didn't time out your brother. I'm sorry to Vision. I'm sorry that I got rid of your comment, but you were wrong. I did clear it up. That's why I spent almost 50 minutes clearing up, because I was like, Zach's not going to throw my name under the bus when I didn't do a damn thing wrong, you know? Let me see here. Let me make sure. Hey, Meta, when did they make the movie White Line Fever?
White Line Fever was made in 1975.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So, White Line Fever, 1975. So I did get it right. Starring, how do you say his name? Jan Michael Vincent. This was before Airwolf, because Airwolf was 84, 85, so before Airwolf. I would give it a I would call it an action adventure kind of thriller. So it's all three. There's a lot of action. So action, adventure, thriller, like trucker movie. So trucker. And basically, the guy he plays has had enough. He's like, he just got married. He's about to have a kid, and basically he gets a job at this trucking rig. And they're basically doing deliveries like all the other truckers do. But they're like, well, not only do you deliver this, but we want you to, like, deliver this under the bus. And his character's like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm a very honest man. I'm not going to, like, do all these deliveries. And they're like, oh, yes, you are. And he's like, no, I'm not. He goes, I'm not doing that. And he's like, listen, I'll just go find somewhere else to work. You're not going to, like, force me to do something that I don't want to do. And then the guy that's part of this trucking rig is like, oh, yeah, you think so? He goes, well, it's a very small state. He goes, I'll just tell everybody and you won't get any work. And this guy, Jan Michael Vincent's like, oh, yeah, well, we'll soon see. Well, he does soon find out that this, there's the main guy, the main guy that's part of the thing. He basically goes out and tells everyone, listen, stay away from this guy. This guy is bad news. I don't want him working at all in this state. So he's getting sick and tired of it. And the company that he used to work for, it keeps upping the ante. Like, they beat him up, then they beat his wife up, and she's not allowed to have any more children now because they beat her up so much. They destroyed his rig. He fixes his rig. And finally, he's like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. And he gets revenge on the trucking company. And it's a great action-adventure movie. I highly recommend it. So I highly recommend it. Very good movie. Highly recommend it. That's the synopsis. So, Boo, you may want to check it out. I'm going to give it... There was one or two boring parts, so 2 boring parts in it. Because I did fall asleep once, so 2 boring parts. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of... I'm going to give it a 9.6 out of 10. All of it was pretty good, for the most part. So 9.6. out of 10. Lots of danger. So lots of action. Lots of danger. Because one of the most craziest scenes, he has to save his wife, but because all this happened, now she can't have any children. So they beat him up, and he's like, and him and his wife just had a lovely night. So they pretty much punch her in the face, punch her in the stomach, so now she can't have children. They punch him, knock him out, and they set fire to his house. So then he wakes up, and he's like, oh shit, my house is on fire. He has to pick her up, and before his house explodes, him and his wife, hit the ground, and he's like, all right, I've had enough. These people are fucking crazy. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill my wife. They're trying to, ruin my reputation. He's like, I've had it. I'm done. And the ending, I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Boo, the ending's great. He's like, I've had enough. I'm taking these fuckers out, you know? So, lots of action, lots of danger, lots of thrills, chills, spills. Lots of excitement, thrills, chills, spills, and kills. They kill his best friend. So that was pretty fucked up. It's a crazy 70s movie. Let me catch up with the chat here. But it's a good movie though. Kate says, so wait, this isn't it's not a rehash, Kate. I was just sick and tired of Zach lying and making himself look like he's in the right and he's better. And I'm like, I didn't ruin anyone's weekend. For the most part, I've had an absolutely fantastic weekend. Oh damn, it's thunder and lightning like crazy out there. Let's see. Let's see here. I wonder if Fears or Zach could ride a horse. I've ridden a horse before, Vic. I went horseback riding with my mom and my dad. I'll be honest, I haven't went horseback riding in a long time. But when me and my mom and my dad went camping at that Lost Valley Lake Resort in Missouri, way past, I think it's like an hour or two past Sullivan, Missouri, we used to go horseback riding all the time there. In Boy Scouts, I went horseback riding. I went with some of my best friends and his family, so I've done it a lot when I was younger. I haven't done it so much as an adult, but I have done it before, so I know how to ride a horse. I just haven't done it in quite a while. So yeah. Anyway, what's up? What's up, Tokes? Anyway, let's see. What else? Starring Jan Michael Vincent. Before Airwolf, action, adventure, thriller, trucker movie is basically the way to describe this movie. I highly recommend it. 2 boring parts, lots of action, lots of danger. My 2 favorite scenes, probably the end where he looks at his wife and he's like, look, I'm so fed up with these fucking guys. Enough's enough. They almost killed you. They almost killed me. Now you can't have children anymore because they beat you up. He goes, I've had it. And he grabs a shotgun, gets into his truck. And I don't want to spoil the ending, but the ending is hellacious. So basically when they drive him to his breaking point, he's like, fuck these people. I've had enough. I'm taking ass. I'm taking names. Like he's had enough. So that's my second favorite scene is the ending. The ending is fantastic. The ending. And then probably when he's had enough the first time. So there's 2 scenes in the movie where he's had enough. The first time is he takes a shotgun to the actual trucking company. He tries to talk them into, look, you can't shame me because I don't want to do all this illegal shit. He goes, I just want to make an honest living wage and provide money for my wife and my children. And he goes, I love trucking. And he tries to reason, and then these guys kind of jump him, and he threatens them with a gun, and then he beats the crap out of these guys. So the fist fight at the trucking thing, that's one of my favorite scenes. So the fist fight. It's very 70s. There's a lot of 70s music in it, a lot of 70s clothes. But it's still a good movie. I highly recommend it. So very 70s. And I found this. Nobody referred this movie to me. I found this one on my own. It's a very good watch. I've always enjoyed his acting. He did a lot of cameos on different. He's on an episode of Knight Rider, I believe, and I think he did an episode of MacGyver. So he was on a bunch of other sitcoms and a bunch of other TV shows in the 70s and 80s. He did a great job on Airwolf. Airwolf is what he's most famous for, but he did a lot of movies. He was in that 70s movie that Dave told me about, that dystopian film that I reviewed a few weeks ago, Damnation Alley. He was in that, and I think he did that after this one. So this is one of his. It's not his first movie, but it's one of his first films, and I'm gonna give it a big thumbs up. So thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right. Yeah, all right. And tonight's watches, Boo. I'm definitely gonna watch. So this is the last one that Boo got me. Boo, I'm gonna watch this one. I will be reviewing this tomorrow, so I'm gonna watch this one. If there's time, I'm gonna watch Daryl for Dave, because Dave told me to get Daryl. So this for sure. If there's time before work. This also, but this for sure. So yeah. So I will get to that as quickly as I possibly can. Just give me 1 second. Man, it's raining up a storm out there. All right. So check out that movie. That movie is pretty damn good, my friends. Pretty damn good. All right, let's see here. Let me. There we are. All right, next. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Time to review me and Randall's weekend. All right, so it was a pretty good weekend. So Fears and Randall weekend review. It was a very enjoyable weekend so far. Can't wait to hang out with Dave tomorrow. So, good drive down. So, good drive down to Randall's. Good drive to Randall's. Did a few lives. Oh, hang on. Someone's messaging me. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's from my buddy. I'll write him back later. So, did a few lives on the way down. Did a few lives on the way down. Did a few lives on the way back. On the way back. Me and Randall did a creative brainstorming session, you know, coming up with more ideas for Fears Man and Cameo Man. So, did a brainstorming session, and we wrote down some pretty good ideas. We watched technically 3 movies. We went to the movie theater and saw 2 movies. Then when we came back, we saw the original Master of the Universe. So, watched 2 films at the movie theater. Let's see, what else? Got Chinese food. For dinner, which was really good. And I hadn't had Panda Express in quite a while, my friends. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. I think it's going to rain all night, even when I go to work. Oh, man. It's crazy. Let's see. We're all gonna die, y'all. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Well, one day we will, Boo, but I hope not for a very long time. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Mama Bear? Well, howdy, Lantern. Well, howdy, Storm. All right, now. There's a dank new 4K out of Day of the Dead. Oh, is there? Ooh. I love Day of the Dead. I've got the Day of the Dead Blu-ray, Vic, but I don't have... Do I have that Steelbook? I don't think so. Hang on. Do I have that Steelbook? I don't think I do. I just put the gate in there. So, Yak, this was Yak's idea to put all the Steelbooks. Yak, I just put the gate in right there with all the other red. Oh, that's Sci-Fi. That's the Mandalorian. That's all the blues. That's all the purples. All the blacks. So the newest ones are the Gate, Escape from LA. I put there. I don't think I have that one, Vic. Nope. Jaws is over there. Gremlins. Andor is another Star Wars one that only has one season so far. I think they're going to make season 2. Hopefully soon. Give me 1 second here. Oh yeah, Vic, check it out. Randall gave me that. How cool is that? It's got some weight to it, my friend. So I don't think I have that one though, Vic. Definitely not yet. Hopefully soon. Like, I don't really need it though, because I've got all this bullshit, and I got some more bullshit over there to watch. So I don't really need it, buddy. But you know me and the Steelbooks. It's not that I don't need it. I just love it for the collection. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to watching Surf Nazis Must Die this week. But I'm going to watch this tonight, Bukaki. All right. All right, let's see here. All right. Let's see here. But I'll eventually get it. And I love Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead's pretty damn awesome. Let's see. Toke says, "Hey, Fear, I sent Zach to the airport back to Korea for far less." This is true. Tokes does not like Zach. The thing is, I still like Zach. I still think there's hope for us, but he's got to grow up a little bit. And he's got to stop throwing my name in the mud. Because I've done absolutely nothing to him. I've been nothing but a good friend. And I'll be honest, he's been a shitty friend so far. Again, none of this bullshit started before he got monetized. Once he got monetized, all that, I'm going to be a famous YouTuber, went to his fucking head. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. You're not going to be a famous YouTuber. Neither will I. We have a very small community. I seriously doubt that I'll ever hit 10,000, Vic, before I die. If I do, I'm like, wow, Fears, you were dead wrong, you know? So, yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. I'll do a crown check in just a minute, Lantern. Let's see. 2 original characters made for the original Masters are in the new one. That's true. I love Dolph Lundgren's cameo. And you know what? Usually a cameo is maybe 20 seconds, Vic. He was on there for a good, I'd say, maybe not 3 minutes. I'd say 2 minutes. Definitely a good 2-minute cameo. It was a very long cameo, but it was a good cameo. And you know what, Vic? I'm not giving anything away. I'm not going to tell you the scene. He looks at the new guy and says, "Oh yeah, kid, by the way, good journey." Because he said that in the original. I was like, yes! A good journey got in there from Masters. Because they say that in the cartoon. They don't say this in the new movie version, but because the new movie is based on definitely straight up. There was so many references to the original cartoon. At the end of the movie, they start playing the original cartoon theme song. And it brought me back, you know, a little Fears, Saturday, Sunday, my little popcorn, 70 years old Fears, watching some Master of the Universe. Oh, yeah. And I was like, hell yeah, this is great. This is fucking awesome. Hell yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. there are beefs within the Asian community. Tokyo culture's weapons are, yeah. I just don't want to fight with the guy anymore. And he literally tries to make himself look better. And a bunch of people in the community is like, Fears, Zach will do anything to make himself look better. And he said he doesn't care about friends. I wish he would, you know? So that's why I need some time away from the guy. I hope things will be better in August. Like, he's going to go off on his vacation in June, and then July, I don't know when he's going to be back, and then in August, I will talk to him. But he's definitely got some growing up to do. All right, let's see what else. Let's see here. Fears and Randall weekend review. So, good drive to Randall's. Did a few lives going down. A few lives on the way back. Did a brainstorming session. Watched 2 films. We watched Mandalorian / Masters of the Universe. Got some Chinese food. Had a good drive back to Randall's. Randall showed me his new place. It looks pretty cool. So, Randall gave me a house tour. House tour. They are doing some renovations, but Randall's room looks really good. Half of the house they're remodeling, rebuilding. So yeah. Oh God, here we go. Another one. Give me a second. That's 3 pizzas. Oh my God. Why me? Yeah, please say something, man. I feel really bad for you guys. And it's just like it's raining. You're trying to do your job, and now you've wasted all your time. I wish you could say something to your boss. I hardly ever do any in all the years I've lived here. I've maybe called and did an order once. And it's always whenever I'm doing a live stream because they think it's fun. Because I have to get up from my live, interrupt the show, and yeah. So I do apologize from the bottom of my heart, man. All right, have a good one. Well, check it out. Fear's got some free food. Wow. So, 2 people came. So, the one guy came, and I just talked to him. But when I opened the door, this was on the ground. So, I guess someone did a DoorDash, and either a fan paid for this or a troll paid for this because they felt bad, and they just left it. So, let's see what they got me. I got some chicken. So I'm going to put all this in the fridge. And then, so they, either a fan got me this. Let me see here. I think Larry paid for this. Look, Larry. So when I opened the door, this was on the ground. And then right when I opened the door, I looked down, this was on the ground. Then I looked, and a guy came around the corner. So somebody just left this, and then I talked to the guy. So let's see what pizza it is. Nice. Nice. Cheese and mushrooms. Nice. All right. Well, there we are. I'm going to go put this all in the fridge. So I guess I'm eating pizza tonight. Right on. Cool. I'll be right back. So, thanks, Larry. Or whoever sent me this. All right, give me 1 second. Well, sweet. Pizza it up tonight, my friends. Well, looks like I'm doing a pizza review tonight. Hell yeah. Looks like I'm doing a pizza review tonight. Please, no more interruptions. All right, let's see. Where was I? Good drive to Randall's. Did a few lives on the way down. Did a few lives on the way back. Brainstorming session. Watched 2 movies. Watched Mandalorian, Masters. Got Chinese food for dinner. Let's see. Good drive to Randall's. Randall gave me a house tour. Doing pretty good. Half of his house they're remodeling. Randall said his whole house should be fixed in about 2 to 3 months. And I said, okay. Then Randall said, I don't know how, but Randall told me that his air conditioning got broken by one of his roommates. So no air. So no air at Randall's. No air condition at Randall's. So I felt bad for Randall, you know what I'm saying? I felt bad for Randall's. It was good to catch up, so lots of hangout time. Lots of hangout time with Randall. Lots of hangout time with Randall. Good to catch up with Randall. Good to catch up with Randall. I gave him the $220, so gave Randall $220. And Boo, you asked if how would Randall would spend that. I hope he spends it wisely. I really do. I hope Randall and his mom use it, for good. I think Randall will. I don't think Randall will waste that money. Gave Randall $220. What else? Oh, we watched the old Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren. That's always a classic. That's always good. Well, I just got pizza, so just got free pizza and wings. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, goofball? Here, let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Kate says, Lantern is a tomato boy. Oh, yeah. You know what, Kate? Lantern gets more tomatoes than I do. Cave says, oh, nice, Fears. The fans came through. I think that was a fan. Probably a fan felt bad and bought me that. I seriously doubt. They gave the name Larry, but I doubt Larry would buy that for me. So to whoever bought that for me, because I opened the door and it was right there on the ground. So somebody must have bought that because they just left it there. So somebody paid for it. Whoever paid for it, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And then about literally like 2 seconds later, I looked to the right and there's another guy coming. And I was like, oh, shit. So I sincerely hope that's the last one. What's up, Punk? Good to see you, Punk Rock. You can do chicken bones like Visions. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope Visions is not mad. He said, all right, see you later. But the only thing I was trying to do was, he said, well, Fears, you almost cleared it up. I'm like, no, I did clear it up, So I hope no one's upset with me, Anyway, the last time Zach screwed you over, you said he wouldn't get another chance. Now there's another chance. I know, right, Boo? I'm too nice. I'm literally too nice. I've given Yak like 45 chances, you know. But even Yak hasn't done this much shit as Zach done. But I'm too forgiving. I need to stick to my things and just say I'm done, Zach. I feel like he deserves a second chance because I don't think Zach wants to do all this bullshit. I need to sit him down face to face and talk to him and be like, listen, man, like, I don't want to fight, I don't want to argue, but you've got to calm down with all this shit. And because that's why I'm taking. If I talk to him now, Boo, it would be pointless because I'm still upset about everything. That's why I said I will talk to you in August. You know, he still wants to take me and Dave out for our birthdays because he's like, well, I'm not going to be here for you and Dave's birthday, so I'll take you guys out. I'm like, all right, well, yeah, we'll see. That's cool. You know, I'm too forgiving though. What's up? Hell yeah, free pizza. I know. I like pizza, but I appreciate a fancy in that. I really am trying to lose weight, but looks like I'm having that for dinner because I don't want it to go to waste. You know, I don't want it to go to waste because somebody used their hard-earned money and paid for it. So thank you very much. No, it won't be infinite chances, Tokes. No. I think Zach is really sorry, plus the fans. Well, if he was sorry, then why'd he throw me under the bus, you know, last night, Cave? That's why I'm trying to figure Zach out. I can't figure that guy out. I do want to go on I don't know about all the road trips, but I want to go on some of the road trips, you know. Who's Randall's roommate? I didn't get to meet any of the roommates, Vic, because they were all at work, so I'm going to write down, didn't get to meet Randall's roommates. Because I said, hey, Randall, I said, can you introduce me to your roommates? And he was like, oh, they're all at work, Fears. I said, oh, okay. So nobody was home whenever I dropped off Randall. Didn't get to meet Randall's roommates. He said there's 4 people living there, including Randall. So Randall's at the very back room, and then there's other rooms. And on the other side of the house, they're remodeling. His landlord is remodeling. So I said, oh, okay. Anyway, let me continue on. Yo, what's up, goofball? Good to see you. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up with everything. Boo Kega says, I'm watching Sling Bait. Oh, nice. Well, hang on, Boo. I thought you said you were going to watch Beastmaster 1 and 2. Did you change your mind? Because I've watched the trailers for Beastmaster 1 and 2, but I've yet to watch Beastmaster 3. Because I got enough trailers to watch, because I'm about to do that in a second. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. Let's see. Landon says, who stole my crown? Well, I'm going to do a crown check in a matter of minutes. Cave says, you know what, Fears? Your forgiving nature is what holds this community together. Yeah, but I'm not going to have someone keep fucking me over. I mean, that's not right. Zach and Larry probably said, no, well, I don't want to throw any accusations out, Tokes, because I don't know who sent it. I mean, I appreciate whoever paid for the pizza that I'm going to eat. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But I don't want to. I don't want to throw accusations out. You know. Yeah. Oh man, Lantern's really telling the trolls off. So yeah. I mean, I try to get along with everybody. I really do. I really do try to get along with everybody. Let's see here. Bukak, have you ever seen Vampire? And then let's see. Man, Lantern's going nuts. No, Vic, I haven't seen that, but it looks good. So, Boo, did you change your mind on the watches? I thought you were going to watch Beastmaster. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Let's start with that. Beastmaster Part 3. I haven't watched that one yet. So I've watched the first one, Boo, you told me about. The second one, I can't remember who told me about. Maybe you told me about the second one. Oh no, Vic, didn't you tell me? Vic told me he travels through time, and he goes to the 80s because in that trailer, I think he like sword fights somebody, and there's like cars driving by or something. So, Beastmaster, part three trailer review. Let's have a little watch. Strong Bear says, I have the power. Oh, yeah. Fangirl Kate says, okay, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever you decide to watch, Boo, have fun. Sling Blade's fantastic. I need to get that. I've watched it, but I don't have it in my collection. And Billy Bob Thornton is a absolutely fantastic actor. He is amazing. Vic says Beastmaster 2 is a total ripoff of 80s He-Man movie. Is it really? Oh, man. Yeah, but just the thought of him traveling through time, because the first one, he's like way, way, way back in the olden days, right, Vic? So I can only imagine what part 2 and part 3 is. Yo, what's up, Biscuit? Biscuit, thank you so much for accepting my apology. So, I do apologize, Biscuit. I'm sorry that it went that far. Fears, I tell you what, I love God and I love Jesus, but God and Jesus poorly made fears. I need to work on my temper. I need to work on my attitude. I need to work on a lot of things. I'm trying to mold fears into the best version of myself. So I apologize, though. This is the 4th time, Biscuit, for all the confusion on Friday. I appreciate, I don't know if Joey's forgiven me, Biscuit, but you did forgive me, and you said, I appreciate the apology, Fears, and I do apologize. That was wrong of me to do, and I took it too far. I think Kate accepted my apology. I think most of the community accepts my apology, but I appreciate you accepting it, because you've been nothing but nice, Biscuit, so I do apologize. I hope Joey's accepted my apology as well, so yeah. It is nice. Tina. So I don't know. I wish someone would come forward and say who paid for the pizza, but whoever did it, thank you. So yeah. All right. Let's watch Beastmaster Part 2 because I haven't seen it in a while. And then Beastmaster 3. So, Boo! I'm gonna give you a little analysis here. Let me see how it is. So. You know, I'll watch Beastmaster 3 because I've yet to see that. Beastmaster 3. And then I'll go back to Beastmaster 2. 3 trailer. The Eye of Bractus. Oh, wow. Okay. The Eye of Bractus. Oh, man. The front cover for Beastmaster 2... There's like a time travel, like there's a time warp and all this other bullshit. Oh, it looks hilarious. Oh Lord. And then there was a Beastmaster TV show. I've watched the trailer for that. So yeah. So pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff, my friends. All right, here we go. Let's see the trailer for the Beastmaster 3. Here we go. Oh, this looks hilarious. I must talk to the animals. Beastmaster 3, The Eye of Bractus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
The legends speak of a new ruler.
Oh,
a young upstart.
It's got Tony Todd in it, and it's got that British guy from Titanic in it. Ooh, okay. Which I always forget. It's David Warner, I think, is that British guy's name.
King Tom. They say he has a knowledge of the eye, and they say he will share this knowledge with his brother, a nomad cursed to wander the deserts and the forests.
So, Boo, you've never seen this one, so I'll give you my analysis. I know you've seen Beastmaster 1 and 2. I really enjoyed Beastmaster 1. I really did.
Man man with power over the animals and scarred with the mark of the beast. I will command my warriors to bring the young king to me. That, in turn, will bring me his brother.
You know, I'm glad it's the same guy and the same sword, and the same sword. So they didn't change the sword, Boo. They didn't change his outfit, and they didn't change the actor. I forgot the actor. It's the same guy all the way through Beastmaster 1, 2, and 3. He played them all, so that's good. That's good.
When I have them both, I will regain my power and my kingdom. I must have the eye of Praxis.
You know, he's got a cool sword, and Vic, I do agree. It looks vaguely familiar to the He-Man sword. I'm just saying. Shh, I'm just saying. So you guys know I love He-Man. Beastmaster, he talks to the animals. He's got the eye of the eagle, the power of the lion, and he's going nuts and he's going fucking ballistic. So pretty funny shit. So, Boo, thanks a lot for introducing me to Beastmaster 1. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And the guy, I watched the behind the scenes. The guy made a kick-ass sword, and the sword's pretty good. That was a good trailer. It's not as good as the first one, obviously, but I'm going to give that trailer... I'm going to give it a solid 8.9 out of 10. 8.9 out of 10. All right, Beastmaster 2. Master 2. Trailer review. Okay. Let's see. Now, this one's the time travel one that Vic and Boo told me about. So, let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Beastmaster 2, Through the Portal of Time, 1991. Ooh. And I'm telling you, Vic, Vic, Boo, the thumbnail on this is great. He's got his tiger friend. Then he's got, like, some girl with, like, a low-cut shirt, and she's got Converse shoes on with jeans, and he's all like this with his sword. And then there's a time portal in the back with a red Ferrari coming out of the time portal, and I'm just like, this is fucking hilarious. So let's watch and see what this bullshit's all about. Oh my god. Here we go. New Line Cinema made this.
In a dark and distant age.
Yes!
A lone warrior with mystical powers.
I'm telling you, these 80s and 90s, like, narration, guys. A lone warrior battles through the ages, 1,000 battles, with blood on his sword, triumphs over any villain. Like, they get really fucking into this shit.
Master of the beast and the creatures he commands.
Oh, yeah.
Rue, his strength. Kodo and Podo, his thieves.
Oh, yeah.
And She-Ra, his eye.
She-Ra!
They will challenge the forces of a brutal tyrant.
Did you actually believe that you and your flock of peasants could overthrow my kingdom?
But
the way they talk back then. Did you actually think that you and your flock of peasants will ever take me down? Yeah, we're going to take you down, because the villain, yeah, you're shit garbage, and I'm the Beastmaster, and I'm going to kick your ass. So there you are. So poop on you. So how about that,
battle for the fate of their world.
With the threat of such a weapon, I could rule unopposed.
Will lead them to another.
The ultimate power awaits you, my lord. Dimensional portal. The doorway to your ultimate triumph.
To the
Oh!
most barbaric land.
So it's not a time machine. It's a time portal that he jumps through. Okay.
Time has ever known.
This is Los Angeles. Most awesome place in the universe.
Most awesome place in the universe. Total 80s, 90s. And her flowing hair is like total 80s. It's like she's got that poofy 80s perm hair and shit.
Theater, what is it, some kind of movie set?
You gotta get yourself some fresh thread.
I don't know about Beastmaster 3, Vic, but definitely Beastmaster 1 and 2. Well, I've already bought Beastmaster 1. I'm definitely buying Beastmaster 2. That's on the list, and it's got to go in the collection. So, it depends on how much I love Beastmaster 2 to see if I buy Beastmaster 3. It looked all right, but I'm excited. I love time travel movies, so definitely Beastmaster 2 is going on the list. Oh, yeah.
Rock and roll, baby.
Rock and roll, baby.
How come a clean-cut jungle boy like you was hanging out with a...
Oh, the guy that does the Shredder voice on TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he's in it. And he played Uncle Phil on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's in this fucking movie. Oh, wow. A lot of cameos.
like this?
This geek is really trying to get the bomb.
The world is mine!
Oh, wow.
You must pass me first.
You must pass me first, because I am the Beastmaster, and none shall pass. I have blood on my sword. I've slayed thousands of villains. No one must cross this line. Ha ha! I'm telling you, Fears, Kate, you've said it. I've got a great voice. Kate, you've said that I could be one of those narration guys. I could do it. In a long, distant galaxy, thousands of galaxies away, lives the almighty Fearsman hero, travels to Earth to save the world, or at least try to. Ha ha! Boo, I'm so glad, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I'm so glad they didn't change his sword, they didn't change his outfit, and they didn't change his, the actor, so that's good. I hate when they change out, like, an actor will do, like, part 1 and part 2, the sequel, and then if they make 3 and 4, then it's some other, some other guy, and I'm like, oh, damn, they switched out the actor, that's bullshit. So I'm glad they didn't do that, I'm glad he did all 3 of them. So, yeah.
Mark Singer returns in Beastmaster 2 through the portal of time.
Through the portal of time. I'm going to give that a 9.2. That was pretty good. 9.2. So I'm looking forward to part 2. I don't know about part 3. We'll see. It looked all right. Probably, Fierce, probably curiosity will get the best of me, and I'll probably watch part 3. So 9.2 out of 10 for Beastmaster 2. All right. Let's see. Let me catch up with the fans, and then let's see. What else do I have to watch? Because you guys have been giving me a lot of movie trailers to watch. So let's see here. I did Evil Bong, so I can scratch it off. I did Deep Rising. I did Castle Freak. Visions wanted me to watch. I'm sorry. Bukaki wanted me to watch Head of the Class. Head of the Family. So I need to watch Puppet Master, Ginger Dead Man. I need to watch Ghost Ship because I did Death Ship. I did Bloody Birthday. That was phenomenal. So I've only got 3 left. I've got Ghost Ship, and I've got Ginger Dead Man. And I've got Puppet Master. Okay, so let's do Puppet Master next. So let me just put my pen here so I don't lose my... So let's see. Here we go. So Puppet Master. Let me put my pen here so I don't lose my spot. Okay. Let me catch up with the chat here. So a lot of good movie reviews so far. I'm sorry, a lot of good trailer reviews, my friends. A lot of good ones. Lots of good ones, my friends. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me hear. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Fangirl Kate says, "Hey, Biscuit." Let's see. Yes, I do forgive you, and thank you again, Fear. Not a problem, Biscuit. I was way out of line, and I really hope Yak doesn't do a rehash because I pretty much told everybody my thoughts. So I don't even want to call what I did a rehash because I don't like rehashes, but it was more about telling the truth. I want to always be 100% honest with you guys because You guys will call Fears on his bullet like, oh no, Fears, you're lying, fuck you. And I don't want any drama, so I was like, listen, I didn't mean to take 40 minutes, at the beginning of this, but I said, I gotta say, all what Zach is saying is a complete fabrication, a complete lie. I didn't ruin anyone's weekend. I actually had a fantastic weekend. And then I said, I will absolutely apologize. Sometimes it takes me a little while to apologize, Biscuit. That's why on Friday, I apologized to the community. I apologized for the confusion. I apologized for my action. Randall said, Fears, you really should apologize to Biscuit. And he goes, not just Biscuit, like, apologize. I said, I will, Randall. I said, probably on Sunday. And then I just thought to myself, no, fuck it. I said, the minute I either drive to Randall's and drop him off or on the way back, I said, that's when I'll apologize. So I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't wait till Sunday. So yeah. Let's see here. Bukaki, I always let's see, vampire and let's see. It's raining here where I am. Oh, it's raining, Tina. It's been thundering, lightning. Oh yeah. Anyway. Let's see. I just watched his scene in Sling Blade. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. Are you gonna watch Beastmaster 1 and 2 after? Because I remember you saying, "Hey, Fierce, guess what? Good news. I'm watching Beastmaster." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, man! Hell yeah, do it!" I'm like, "Watch it." But hey, Sling Blade's great. So if you change your mind, hey, no worries, buddy. I love me some Sling Blade. How much are those taters? That fucking guy. Billy Bob Thornton, man, he's a good actor, solid actor. He was fucking hilarious in Bad Santa 1 and 2, so I can understand why you'd want to watch some of his work, because he is an artiste, my friend, at his acting skills. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Let me catch up here. I just watched this scene in Sling Blade. Let's see. You ever see Dead Man? That's a great Western. I don't think I've seen Dead Man. Hang on, let me write it down. Where's my pen? Dead Man. So Dead Man. Horror movie? Oh, no, you said Western. I'm sorry. I just saw that. Bukegi says, yeah, Dead Man is really cool. All right, well, I'll write it down. So Dead Man. Okay, so I'll watch that next. Let's see here. Yeah, Dead Man's really good. Oh, yeah, the burgers sing. You got them French fries. Yeah. You got those French fries. There's taters. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, so next one is Puppet Master. Okay, so here we go. So Puppet Master. I've heard of this. I've seen bits. I've seen bits of this movie, and there's a lot. Oh God, how many Puppet Masters are there? I think Boo told me how many. I can't remember. Let me ask Meta. Hey Meta, I did know this, but I forgot. Can you tell me how many in the entire series? How many Puppet Master movies are there in its entirety?
The Puppet Master series has a total of 13 films.
Damn! 13 of those bitches. Wow! That's a lot of fucking Puppet Master, man. So let's start with one and see if I actually will like number one. That's a lot, dude. I was expecting, maybe 7, maybe 6. Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. 13 of those bitches. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so, let's see. Puppet Master. Oh, damn. That's a lot. Let's see. Trailer. I got a lot of watching to do, my friends. A lot of watching. Puppet Master. You know what? The thumbnail looks good. The thumbnail looks really good. Let's see. Let's see. The Puppet Master, 1994. Oh, I thought this was an 80s film. Okay, so the first one, 1994. Oh. Well, there it is. Okay. But even though it's a 90s movie, I gotta say, the thumbnail is looking fantastic, my friend. Pretty good stuff. All right, here we go. The Puppet Masters. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a different movie. It's just Puppet Master. The Puppet Masters is something else. Okay, hang on. Let me. That's the wrong trailer. Puppet Master. Okay, hang on. Because the Puppet Master is something else. Puppet Master trailer. That must be something else because it wasn't pulling up the right thing. Here we go. So that was a totally different movie. So the original Puppet Master is 1989. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. All right. And it's got like some creepy guy with a white face and a black hat, and he's got a knife, and there's a shitload of blood on the knife. So, all right, here we go.
In a house of mysteries.
This hotel seems to have quite a history, Mrs. Gallagher.
Who are you people?
A research team with special powers.
My God.
She's experiencing the past.
Oh, wow, this movie's all over the fucking place. Oh, wow.
Because we are all joined by our thoughts.
Has uncovered an ancient secret.
I have something I want to show you.
Oh, man, those puppets, they look cool, boo, but, man, they look fucking weird. So they're cool, but they look really fucking weird.
Metaphysically speaking, I killed myself.
But they are playing with
Well, that's not good. You killed yourself? That's not good at all.
full force.
What would you do with the power?
You can't save her, Alex.
They have given life to a deadly power.
Uh-oh.
We're all in danger.
And now a box of little toys.
I think someone's in the room, Frank.
I think somebody's in the room, Frank. Well, no shit. No shit.
Has become a gang of little terrors.
You know what? They brought the puppets. They are like animatronics, but it's half animatronics, half animation. The animation actually looks pretty good. Not too bad. Oh, that's a nice boobie. Nice little boobie shot. There we go. That's always good.
Pinhead. Blade. Ms. Leach.
Miss Leach? Okay. Oh, Lord.
Jester. And Tunneler.
This is so cheesy, but oh, it's going on the list. It's cheesy, but not too cheesy. This is fucking great. No!
Irene Miracle. Paul Lamont.
Oh, Lord.
Barbara Crampton.
Yeah?
And William Hickey as...
Oh, William Hickey. That guy's an old actor, and he was on a couple of Tales from the Crypt episodes. Nice.
The Puppet Master.
That was hilarious. Let's see. Where's my pen? I'm gonna give that a solid. That was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.5. 9.5 out of 10. All right. I think I'm going to save Ginger Dead Man for tomorrow, and I'm going to save Ghost Ship for tomorrow. I'm going to watch Dead Man because you guys just gave me that response. You gave me that movie review. So Dead Man, it's a Western, according to Vic and Bukaki. So Dead Man. Sounds like a cool name. I thought it was a horror movie, Dead Man for a second, but let's have a little look. Dead Man. Oh, it's black and white. Oh. So it's a Western, and it's black and white. And it's got Johnny Depp in it. Oh, okay. So the whole thing's black and white. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. Let's have a little watch. I like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp's a real... solid actor. And you know what? It's pretty cool that it's all black and white. That's cool. Let's have a little watch.
Who the hell are you? And where did you get that goddamn clown suit?
Good music so far. Good music.
William Blake.
I like his hat. I like Johnny Depp's hat in this. Pretty cool.
I want him brought here to me. Alive or dead don't matter, though I reckon dead would be easy. Joel Wilson, you're...
Oh, it's got that guy, I forgot his name. The guy from, that horror movie, Pumpkinhead. He's in it. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Reputation is already a legend. Conway 12, you're a real good killer. And Johnny, the kid, Pickett. I hear tell you killed 14 men.
The music on this is really good, and I like the look of Johnny Depp's character. Pretty interesting so far.
Did you kill the white man who killed you? I'm not dead.
Pretty solid watch so far.
I don't give a shit who saw what, and who did what, or who did who. You were...
I don't give a shit. That was great.
Poet and a painter. Now you are a killer of white men.
Wow. You know what? I'm gonna give that a solid 9 out of 10. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Where's my pen? Solid 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I'm gonna save. Oh wait, I can check off Puppet Master. So I'm gonna save Ginger Dead Man for next time. I'm gonna save Seed People for next time. So the only ones I have to watch is Seed People, Ginger Dead Man, and Ghost Ship. And I think that's everything until I get some more reviews. So, all right. Well, I do apologize for all the interruptions. God, those goddamn trolls. Those fucking motherfuckers. At least I got some free pizza out of it. I sincerely hope that tomorrow's show with me and Dave is a hell of a lot better. So I apologize for going 40 minutes. I'm just sick of Zach's bullshit and all of his lies and deceit. Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions tomorrow, or not for a good while. So yeah. But the rest of the show was pretty damn good. So I appreciate all the whoever bought me the pizza. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be having some nice dinner while I'm watching Yakvos. And let me catch up with the chat, and then I'm gonna end her because I'm gonna get any more interruptions. That's right, no more interruptions. Not for a good while. Yeah, not for a good while. Not for a good while. And I'm gonna get a shower, and I'm gonna get something to eat, my friends. And I have a feeling that it looked like hot sauce was on the wings. So if it's hot sauce, I'm going to throw away the wings because I don't want my stomach to be a rumbling. But we'll see. We'll see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Yeah, Dead Man's really cool. You got those taters. Let's see here. Yo, what's up, Tylenol? I'm about to end the show. But Tylenol, you were with me almost the entire time when I was doing my drive live home. So thanks, buddy. Thank you. What's up, Joey? Well, looks like Joey's forgiven me because now he's here. He says, looks like I won that motherfucker, a.k.a. John Fears Racing Bikers. Oh, I did. I did. Fears, you've never seen Puppet Man? I've seen bits of it, Vic. Not all of it. I've seen bits growing up, but I've never seen it all the way through. I know, Vic. Shame, 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 shame. I know. But I will rectify the situation, my friend. I apologize. I will get to it. It's on the list. I'm putting it on the list tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dave says, well, actually, Dave, you're right. Dave told me about Puppet Master. So did Boo. So did Visions. I'm pretty sure you did too, Vic. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I don't know about punk rock, but all my movie friends online have been telling me about it, so I promise I will get to it. I promise. Surprisingly, Neil Young scored a Deadman. I mean, it had some pretty kick-ass music in it. I gave it a 9 out of 10. That was a pretty... And I like that it's all in black and white. Johnny Depp's look, he plays like this Indian kind of cowboy guy. He had like Indian war paint. He had a hat on, had like a black fur coat on. He looked pretty cool. So, looks like a very enjoyable movie, my friends. So, anyway, cheers to the fans. I hope tomorrow will be a lot better show. I apologize for going 40 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to take a shower, and I'm going to get something to eat, and check out Yakbo's show at 10:30, my friends. So, yeah. Whew. There we are. Never a dull minute in this community. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Whew. All right, there we are. Well, I'm going to take off, but don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my buddy Dave StrongBear19. He's so close to hitting 500, guys. We got to get him to that monetization. Follow Randall. Randall's only, I think, 3 away to monetization, but he needs the watch hour. So follow my buddy Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Mama Bear 06. Follow Vic Rule 6666. Follow Bukaki. Follow Pixel Protocol. Lord of the Pylons. Follow Visions. ExhumVisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? Because my buddy makes some pretty cool shit. Visions, I'm putting in my order tonight or tomorrow, depending on when I do it. Hell yeah. Follow Fangirl Kate. Follow Biscuit. Follow Joey with the Numbers. Follow, I'll Be Nice, Zach, the Incredible Impression. Zach, get your fucking shit together, buddy. Holy hell, get your shit together. Follow The Carrie Show. And last, but certainly not least, follow Fears. FearsMan26, that's the main channel. Follow FearsMan26 on TikTok. Follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. And Fears loves you guys. And Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces, and I'll see you guys next time.